Hello, my name is Bill Haley, and this is part of my 3-minute introduction series into Haley 2024 The Movement's Government Reform Ideas. This one's going to be on the land and water sector. Now, we're already a few layers in. We're going to take a quick step back and see how we got here. We split all government power, separate all government power into 30 sectors at the federal level, state level, and local level, with distinct top-level representative leadership per sector. So nobody with a position of power can hold a position of power in any more than one sector at a time and at one branch, and either at the representative level or the CRA level. Let's go where the CRA is. So within each sector and at every level of government, there'll be 12 distinct competitive regulatory agencies per sector. These are full governmental units with executive, legislative, and judicial power. They also send representatives to the representative sector board level for things that need to be done at the representative level, but most things are going to be done at the CRA level, competitive regulatory agencies. Oftentimes I'll refer to these as competitive governing agencies. They're the same thing. Or they might even be referred to as a representative agency because they regulate, they govern, and they send representatives up. Okay, let's go over it. What's this sector going to do? So the leaders of this sector is not going to deal with education. They're not going to deal with financial laws or education laws. They're going to deal with land and water. So they deal with zoning, quality of life issues such as noise ordinances, public decency, building codes, permits, among others. There's anything that's in the city zoning, that's going to be in this one. Sometimes state has some of that control. Federal might have a little bit, but not too much, but some. All land and water will be private. So anything government currently owns, we're going to create a publicly traded company where homeowners and business owners can own stock in that, but they're going to be mandated to keep these things as public places and the like. There'll be high rating floors on cooperation, so these people have to cooperate with each other. Again, there's a lot more to it. Let's talk about public parks, federal, state, or local. Every citizen, business owner, landowner, and other entity will be mandated to buy stock into a nature park or other public places at all 3 levels of government and maintain them as nice nature parks, state parks, federal forest, and the whole like, city parks where there's playgrounds and the like. There's a lot to get into it. Is that mandate for everybody? Maybe there's some wiggle room there, but it's a way to keep the nature parks going. And when we go to a full private sector and moving things to the private sector, where there's mandates to keep it at a high level. So there's a lot more to look at on this sector, and you really have to understand what a rating system is, and you have to understand what CRAs are and all the rules surrounding CRAs and everything. So look around on my website and other videos. Thanks a lot.